24LeftEye is an Atlanta drill pioneer who was among the first.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I heard about 24LeftEye, bro. Hey, the messages that Baby Drill posted of him, that guy is very freaky. He's very freaky. He's freaky.
First batch of artists to begin posting music out of what is now the Atlanta drill scene. It being him, Ola Runt, and their opposition, Baby Drill, being the first real artists to come up out of their era, so to speak. Unfortunately for 24LeftEye, he wouldn't catch on like the others in his circle, mostly off the consistent dissing of rappers like Playboi Carti's Homicide Crew, internet beefing and tough guy shit, all leading up to bro being exposed for being the Vaseline Man, aka bro got caught sending videos of himself using a dildo on himself to a trans woman, who would eventually go on to expose him.
And bro, look, it's nothing wrong for being who you are. If you wanna fuck with somebody that's a man that's wanna be a woman, bro, date them, bro. But don't be out here trying to portray against the image or trying to seem like you're not what you is, bro. Do you, gang? Just don't be sitting up here trying to play both sides, gang. Like, that's not safe.
As trans women usually be doing for some fucking reason. Not only did this cause 24LeftEye to hang up the mic and go radio silent on socials, it even led 24LeftEye to attempt to bridge jump the day that it was exposed. This is the sad, tragic story of Atlanta's closeted pioneer, 24LeftEye. Originally born in an area in Zone 6 Atlanta known as Edgewood, a young Left Eye would be raised around the Mason Ave 2nd Avenue areas, with the area having a lot of the same trappings as many youth in Atlanta grow up around. Edgewood specifically being pretty active in his childhood criminally, with the generation before him being very crash-likely, let's say. Though as of right now, Edgewood is one of the more safer hoods in Atlanta given the rapid gentrification and the readily available job resources, though the youth seem just as active in the streets as ever, and the Mason Avenue area is still considered one of the rougher areas in Edgewood, gentrified or not. As a prime example of this, while 24LeftEye's academic career would be fruitful, he would also commonly get into trouble through fights, skipping school, stealing iPhones, as well as stealing cars, and other little petty teenage crime activities.
This nigga can't even fight. Oh no, see, I ain't gonna lie, I did not see this video. He can't even fight. See, one thing about these gangsters, bro, or wannabe gangsters, bro, they can't even fucking fight. If you can't fight, you don't need to be no gangster. Because what you gonna do when you go to jail or prison? What you gonna do? Grab a gun? Like, bro, you niggas need to learn how to fight, bro. Gosh.
All of this criminal activity would lead him to spend a lot of his school life in and out of alternative schools. It seems like from a very young age, he lashed out at motherfuckers around him and crashed randomly. Knowing what we know now with the whole booty banditry shit, this might have been an early sign that maybe he wasn't comfortable in his own skin. This ain't me memeing on bro being gay either. It's a genuine possibility that him acting up in school could have been a result of him having to hide who he actually is and shit. There is for sure a case for it. A lot of the fight videos taken around this time, specifically the ones in Maynard Jackson High, also seem to point to the possibility that Left Eye might have also been bullied while going through school, though it's possible it's just on regular opposite as he did rep 5L around this time in his school years. Speaking of, when 24LeftEye would go to jump off the porch officially, he'd do so at 16 years old under the 5L henchman crew, who themselves are under the Sex Money Murder umbrella, making them a blood subset. Even so, their main opposition, 4L, as well as their side ops, Playboi Carti's Homicide Crew, are also blood members. In Atlanta, color banging don't really mean much, as most crews act very EBK or everybody killer. This is no exception. The Edgewood 5L are also pretty close to the Decatur 4L crew, so they consistently diss and beef with most of the street level shit happening on that main shit. One of the school fights that I forgot to mention includes an unfortunate clip of 24LeftEye getting beat up by a woman in her school uniform. or a girl because she is in school uniform. You know what I mean. A fact that would no doubt play into the bullying bro probably experienced in his school life. Not to paint bro as the ultimate victim though, because he consistently antagonized his opposition on socials, and I doubt that shit sprang into existence only after he began music. He no doubt was already saying shit in school, and he was also banging in school, so it could have been a part of that as well. Even with all of his troubles behaviorally, LeftEye would be among the few out of his drill peers to actually graduate from high school. There even being rumors that he was beginning to look into
You
college.
can tell he come on, bro. My nigga looking like this, bro. You can get the signs, man. Like, just look at this man, bro. He look freaked out, gang. Like, look at this man, bro.
Much before his music became his main outlet. To be honest, he could have very well returned to that route post his criminal convictions and his bridge jump attempt, though we have yet to see any evidence of him returning to that. He's went full radio silence. When 24LeftEye would originally get into making music himself, he'd do so over in Mechanicsville, as he was cool with the crew.
Okay, hold on. We finna pause real quick. I ain't gonna lie. What I really want to know though, how did Baby Drill get them messages though? Like, cause I know damn well trans, like, okay, say if a trans did test Baby Drill first. Baby Drill, he's a rapper, so I'm knowing he get messages probably every day or every other day. Out of all messages, how did he just know, okay, this the message, right? Like, unless one of his guys then got the message, then they sent it to him. But I wonder how did they really get the messages though?
Out there through some school shit. It just so happened that they had their own little studio that they were renting out to other people in their neighborhood. He'd end up going in that bitch and making a song, and in that song, he would name drop one of the girls from his school, leading directly to his school suspending him after they found out. Though the success of his first track and the buzz around school hooked LeftEye. He even would eventually go on to record by himself after his friends fell asleep, that being the first night that he fully decided that he wanted to be an artist full time. And in that, he dedicated the next few years to becoming the next artist out of Atlanta. The first songs of 24LeftEye that are still available to listen to, on his SoundCloud at least, is the January 1st, 2019 track, My 24 Life, which is a part of his debut 2019 mixtape. This track would be a pretty rudimentary, but still good Atlanta drill track that sounded much like the older Atlanta sound than the new current sound, if I'm being honest. Rather than cover all of LeftEye's music, as it would take a damn near fucking year, I'ma just focus on the important milestones and music videos and leave the album reviews for more qualified music motherfuckers. The first music video that LeftEye would post on his own YouTube channel would be the May 5th, 2020 music video for the song Squeeze. And on me, this one song is what introduced me into the Atlanta drill scene, as I'm pretty sure this is one of the first few songs of his to make any noise in the streets. It's currently sitting strong at a solid 534,000 views as of right now. If bro wasn't the embodiment of ATL zest, I feel like his early run of music videos would be seen more as Atlantic classics. Pause though, as this is probably the wrong motherfucker to glaze. I think he likes that shit a bit too much. Y'all lucky as hell that I ain't memeing on this motherfucker every 2 lines. I'm way too immature for this shit. Jokes aside, for a good while after this first track, damn near every single music video LeftEye would post would cruise well past 100,000 views effortlessly, though this would eventually whittle its way down to around 80 to 90,000 views a video, with some songs around the year of 2021 even getting as low as 55,000 views, like the song Up the Score, dropped on June 22nd, 2021. It would be around this time, however, that he featured with fellow Playboy Cardi opposition, Benji Bluebills, who you might know now as a good-ass underground Atlanta artist, but at the time of this feature, bro was about as unknown could be. With that being said though, this track, Let's Go, would round out at a nice 92,000 views as of this recording. Of course, the song is pretty fire, that goes without saying. Starting with the October 2021 release of the Mad Dog Home Freestyle, 24LeftEye would begin a run that I personally bumped super heavily when it first came out. I'm not gonna lie though, since the bridge jump, I haven't really listened to it at all, so this shit is damn near sounding nostalgic to me right now.
Whoa, LeftEye said bring him a dildo and we will get down. What in the hell?
Glaze incoming, especially with the June 17th.
This is bad. This is, bro, for you to be a gangster rapper, bro, this is the bad look, bro. Like, you might well just be who you are at this point. Like, it's no point in you trying to hide it at that point, gang. Like, I mean, ain't nobody gonna judge you, bro. The only people that's gonna judge you, bro, is your old crew gang. But don't let them judge you, bro. Just be who you is, gang.
22 track, Bloodsport. This specific track I had on repeat for about 2 years after its release. It's rather simple, but for some reason, the shit is super catchy and I come back to it damn near fucking weekly. Of course, going away from his music for a little bit, 24LeftEye would be close with the artist Ola Runt, who himself is one of the bigger artists to come out of the early drill movement of Atlanta. Him, Left Eye, and Benji would often diss R7 and other Homicide members, even going so far to constantly talk shit on live, tweet randomly into the void, and other little petty street shit rampant in Georgia underground. While Ola Runt and his crew were real about their street escapades, and speaking on sliding, I feel as if 24LeftEye might have been more prone to cap. Even so though, 5L current day seem to be going out bad, as every single time I see anything from their jail stays, it's them getting bitched and threatened and everything else. Every time I see them on the streets, it's motherfuckers dissing them and they're deads, so I can't say with clarity how real they actually are or how well they're doing right now. The coverage I see is almost too biased in the direction of hating them. What I can say though is 24LeftEye getting exposed for being gay in the way that he did, plus the way that he reacted to being exposed, i.e. the bridge jump attempt, led directly to 5L getting the unfortunate nickname 5LGBT by, of course, their opposition, which is pretty funny while also pretty childish, I'm not gonna lie. The disses to come out of this news are pretty brutal as well, namely Baby Drill's song Scared of the Pussy, which is dedicated to 24LeftEye.
I would say, truth be told, that bitch fat. 5LGBT, them niggas, y'all gotta go hear that shit. That shit hard. But that shit funny at the same time, though.
As seen by clips of Left Eye getting beat up and pictures of his leaked chats with the trans person all over the fucking music video. Genuinely, dropping this right after Bro's attempted responding is diabolical work. Ops are for sure gonna opt no matter what, but Baby Drill has no fucking chill at all. Since the bridge jump attempt, it has been radio silence on all of 24LeftEye's social medias, as well as on all of his musical platforms. There are rumors that he was arrested, though I couldn't for sure see if that was a newer arrest or an older charge, but the one thing I could verify was that the last track to be dropped on 24LeftEye's main channel would be the October 18th, 2024 track Not On Green. It only ever reaching 57,000 views and having a pretty rough comment section, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if 24LeftEye came out and went, yeah, I'm gay, what about it, after being exposed, instead of immediately trying to off himself in public view, he would have gotten a lot less hate and he might have actually had a chance to transition into other musical avenues, as Bro for sure had a talent for making good music. He for sure will forever be trolled on his gay shit, but if that's who you are, that's who you are, twin. Ain't no use in playing at something you're not. And at the end of the day, it's probably better to be hated for something that you are than loved for something that you ain't. Bro for sure can't come back to drill no more. I don't think I know a single gay drill artist besides that one motherfucker in Chicago. Lil J, I think? The tranny fucker? I don't fucking know though. He got memed on pretty hard too, I think. All gay jokes aside,
I ain't trying to judge nobody or nothing, but bro, if you gonna talk to a trans dude, why is you not talking to a woman? Is they not like? But be who you are, bro. I'm not here to judge nobody. Everybody's welcome to watch my channel. I respect everybody who they is, and we're gonna let it be what it is. Just you can't be a gangster and trying to fuck with the other side and trying to talk to women. It don't work like that. But shit.
Though, I hope that 24LeftEye is doing better than he was originally mentally. I may joke on Bro Zest Fest, but at the end of the day, this motherfucker was hiding his true self for almost all of his life, and now that it's out, he's got to live with people joking on it for the rest of his days. I truly hope he don't let it get to him, and he can just go about his life doing him, pause, no diddy, etc. If you like this video, be sure to...
Yeah, but that's why it's a lot of niggas that be wanting to be with their homeboys 24/7 and just I be peeping that type of shit. But shit, be who you are, twin. Don't forget, be who you are.